what's going on now across most firms is they're reviewing all of their product offerings to make sure that those products are designed to help a real customer need and are delivering a fair value to their customers. And as part of that, they're really looking at who is the target market for that customer, who isn't that target market, so is there anyone that you would exclude, what the risks are related to that product. And it's that information that we're expecting the colleagues uplifting the content and reviewing the content to really pick up on. So being clear who this should be sold to, what harms could happen if they took this product out, in order to uplift their communications. I need to be really clear. The large firms have got a lot of products. They are very much having to take a risk-based review, and that information will therefore filter into the marketing teams in order to do the uplift, probably in drips and drabs, and it's probably very tight for July. Most firms are getting through those high-risk products now. Probably will have the moderates done for July, and then there'll be a population that goes on post-July. And for the marketing, I guess that shifts everything back a little bit more because they need these inputs. But that information is going to be key in order to making sure you're designing that content with that in mind. And you're expected to be able to demonstrate in what you're drafting that you really thought about what could go wrong and how to get that right audience in place. In terms of how they should segment, so I love this question, and I love how customer-centric you are being. I feel like you have grasped what this regulation is all about. I think at the moment, most people are heavily focused on compliance, and because of how the data typically sits and where they are with their sort of migrations, that probably means they're really product focused, and actually being able to get into the customer segments is something that will come later. We don't know how the regulator will feel about it, but that's operationally where we are. There is a real play to say, actually, are we going to get to a place where rather than firms being focused on products, they're going to be really focused on what the customer need is? So what is that customer's financial objective, which might ultimately really change how you structure these firms and how you deliver that. So rather than thinking about a loan, you're really thinking about the needs that the customer's got in order to, for example, finance a home, finance their car, and thinking about what does that really mean and designing for that.